The black tri-stars. Fear comes in threes. In the early days of Mobile Suit Gundam, before new types became legends and Gundams became symbols, there were pilots whose presence alone changed enemy behavior. They were not prototypes, they were not new types, they were veterans. The black tri-stars, Gaia, MASH, Ortega. 3 Zeon aces forged through constant combat long before fame followed machines instead of men. Their reputation began early during the Battle of Loum. At Loum, the Tri-Stars fought not in DOMs, but in High Mobility Zaku II units, tuned for speed and close-quarters chaos. Amid the debris-filled battlefield, their coordination stood out even among Zeon elites. Moving as a single entity, they struck Federation forces with precision assaults, collapsing formations and overwhelming opponents before countermeasures could form. It was there that fear became associated not with a mobile suit model, but with a call sign. Later, on Earth, their weapon of choice became the MS-09 DOM. Heavy, fast, and dominant in ground combat, the DOM was anything but subtle. Hoverjets tore across terrain, kicking up shockwaves and dust clouds, announcing destruction seconds before impact. The Tri-Stars turned that speed into doctrine. They did not fight as individuals. They hunted as a unit. Their signature tactic, the jet stream attack, was brutally efficient. One unit forced movement, one denied escape, one delivered the decisive strike. Timing mattered more than firepower. Formation mattered more than armor. Against standard Federation mobile suits, it was devastating. By the time enemy radar detected them, the outcome was often already decided. Panic did the rest. But war evolves. When the RX-78-2 Gundam entered the battlefield, piloted by Amuro the Tri-Stars faced something entirely new. A single machine capable of enduring their assault. A pilot who reacted faster than expected, a unit that could survive long enough to disrupt the formation itself. For the first time, coordination alone was not enough. Their clash was not a failure of skill. It was a collision between eras. Experience versus adaptation. Doctrine versus improvisation. When the jet stream attack was broken, the Tri-Stars lost what defined them most: momentum. One by one, the formation collapsed. Not from carelessness, but because the battlefield had changed faster than even veterans could adjust. And yet, their legacy endures. The black Tri-Stars represent the peak of conventional ace teamwork in the One-Year War. They proved that discipline, trust, and coordination could rival experimental weapons. That human pilots without psychic insight or miracle machines could still dominate through unity. They did not fall because they were weak. They fell because war moved on. 3 pilots, 1 formation. A lesson written into universal century history. Before new types ruled the battlefield, fear arrived on hoverjets.